Okay, hello and welcome to the Banter Blitz show. This must be a record late time of 10 minutes. Yeah? I mean, without any technical difficulties, I had those as well, but technically everything is fine. I just needed new tea and yeah, the oil changed, everything. Now I'm fine again. So I wanted to mention something. The 24-hour special discount for the candidates, 25%. Not just the 15 that we had for a while, but 25, just only for 24 hours. Make sure to get it. If you need a new Pro Premium, what is it called? Premium, right? Yes, Premium. it's so tricky. We have Pro, we have Premium, we have whatever. Yeah, it is Premium membership. So let's get going and play some games. I have actually checked briefly the Kramnik Caruana game, and indeed it is crazy. Anything can happen. It's now 0-0-0 computer-wise, but that doesn't mean anything. The position is complicated, and both results seem possible. At least I was looking like half a minute, so don't take it too serious. Okay, so we have this position here out of a delayed Alapin, c3 Sicilian. And what I just found out here is, what is that? That's unusual. Definitely. I definitely need to do something before I can play a decent game. Sorry for that. Looked like it didn't look right. Yeah, I will definitely play longer. Yeah, this session. Let's see. Yeah, the candidates had a couple of good games for sure. Some mysteries. Yeah, what exactly was Aronian thinking when he was playing Kramnik? Okay, what is that actually? If I go f3, no. It looks shaky a little bit, like knight c6, pawn takes, bishop takes, just about holds. f3, yeah, f3 will probably play, what will he play? Bishop d4 or something? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm a little bit unsure because the dark squares are so weakened, but I'm quite happy if he trades on d4, which I think he has to do. I mean, if he moves the knight, he blunders. He doesn't blunder. What am I playing here? This is complete nonsense. If I take c6, he always has bishop takes d3, check. Thanks for the thanks for the good feedback on the English video series here on Chess24. Yeah, I think it's I'm happy with that. I think it's a really good product. It was tons of work, really. It's been a while since it was produced, but yeah, knight c6. Yeah, he's got check. Check. Not good. I currently, what do I have here? I currently have a green tea with yeah. Green tea with Japanese cherry something. I don't know. Cherry flower or something. Kirschblüte. I don't know. What is that exactly in English? It's tasty. At the bottom of my cup is a pig nose. Where? That's all of that. That's flax, you know. No, just flax. Yeah, so we're trading a little bit here, which is not bad, generally speaking, with the IQP. Nah, I have to take with the pawn, which is a real nuisance. Queen takes, there was queen takes b2. Okay. Is he going for bishop b5? Maybe. I mean, I'm still better after knight takes. Okay, oops. The knight should definitely go to c3. I could have taken on e8 first, yeah. Why didn't I do that? That's kind of mysterious. Really should have done that. Anyway, this way I got the d5 pawn, and I've got knight e7 also as a concrete threat at this particular moment. Not too easy. Okay. Yeah, what is now, what move would actually pose a problem now? Queen, I'm sorry, Queen e3 maybe. Is it possible that I play the side-sav variation? I can try to get there with black, but it is not something you can force in particular. White has tons of ways to deviate. So queen d6 now is probably right. No, black is okay here. I try to get something going in the ending, which is maybe not possible at all. It's quite well defended, this game, by black. If you can call it defense, actually. It was probably always going to be okay. Yeah, this is not a good move. He's got knight g3 coming. I wanted to go king c5, but then knight e3 is going to be more than dangerous. That's not good, yeah. It's not good, but that was my idea. Knight e3, yeah, this is the problem. If he takes g2, bishop c4 check. He has played this really well. The time will be an issue. For him. Yeah, now I'm promoting. That was woo. Very, very tough. Yeah, thanks for the game, Magician the Mighty. Magician the Mighty. Okay, so MABS or MAPS. Let's play MAPS. Oh, knight a3, you should go e4 really, but I was more or less pre-moving here. Bishop to h3. It's a bit surprising that he's putting the bishop not on the long diagonal but onto h3. I will go queen e8, queen h5. Okay, I hear there's more than one interesting idea. e4 is probably strong. Okay, come on. Let's go for the throat. Sanket Chakravarti, what are my openings of expertise? That depends on what you define expertise. That's not so clear. I don't have an opening where my knowledge would be on the absolute top level. Like for example, if you compare, let's say, to Jan Gustafsson, Jan has in many openings, he's got a, I think, world-class knowledge or very close to that, which I don't have, but I have, I think, a very good knowledge of everything. I know everything on a decent level, so I can usually give some advice on anything, and it will be somewhat okay. It will never be terrible. I hope. Yeah, at least that's what I think and what people usually tell me, that the advice that I give to them on the openings is good. Yeah, the Caruana Kramnik game is something epic. Yeah, it was such an up and down struggle. Yeah, Kramnik is really a very ambitious player nowadays. I mean, it's a bit tough to say what I'm trying to say now. There was a time when he was trying to, especially with black, to kill the game off, and that is not anymore. Yeah? And he's not over prepared to some crazy extent. Oh, Kramnik is completely lost, you say. Interesting. Yeah, this is probably, yeah, it's tough to say, but this is probably the result as it, I mean, the first player to be in a winning position in this game was Caruana, and because Kramnik, I don't know, maybe played over ambitiously or so, and now it switched back again. Okay, so here which game was better, Grishuk So or Kramnik Aronian? Yeah, definitely Kramnik Aronian. I mean, Kramnik Aronian was fantastic from an aesthetic point of view because you never see these kind of games. Yeah, I mean, like you have the world number, I don't know what, yeah, 2 and 3 or something like that, playing against one another, or 3 or 4, it doesn't matter. And you have such a crushing defeat with many amazing lines and surprising things. That is really, really excellent. Even though it was not really a game on a high level in a way that both players played very well, because, well, Ronya didn't. Yeah. For example, I mean, to give you a game where both sides played fantastically well, and one player won because of one imaginative masterpiece, as the game Morozovich against Maxim Vashila Graf Biel 2009. Yeah, if you ever come across that game, yeah, you will be astonished. Yeah, both players played fantastically well, and what MVL did there was amazing. This is the kind of game that I think is like 2 stages above that. Yeah, you have, and the game Grishuk So was played absolutely terribly by Black. Sorry, I mean that was just not good. So what is going on here, Cueva? Nothing happens. Are you going to play? His connection seems to be broken somehow. Now it works. Okay, what can I do here? Something that I want to do something creative. Okay, I'll start with that. I can do, I mean, okay, the King's Indian is not super creative, but at least I can try that. That wasn't very creative. And I have even castled yet. Yeah? Sometimes in those positions you can actually play without castling. This is rather boring. Caruana plus 42, yeah. But the usual thing is, if you have such a thing, yeah, like plus 42, it's oftentimes, yeah, it's oftentimes not that clear. If there's just one line that is plus 42 and you have to find it. I don't know the position at all. Yeah, this was not, I didn't really do well, yeah, with creating something interesting. It didn't work. This is rather nothing. Yeah, I'll go with this check. Give white a little bit to worry about. It's really not much, to be honest. But this way at least there's no knight e3 to d5 coming. And if I get d5, and that could be at least some hint of play. Okay, I can annoy him with that. Simply attack the knight. Knight d4 isn't good, and yeah. If I now go d5, now go d5. Yeah, it's probably equal. Yeah, but I've got the d file. Maybe I'm a little bit better actually. And I don't know if I have anything stronger in the first place. Yeah, didn't. I actually did not see that move, which is a bit embarrassing. Okay, I don't need to trade though. At least now I'm threatening rook d1, at least a little bit. Rook d1, queen d1, rook d8 gives me the d file. Yeah, you have to work with little things here and hope that it will. What happens here? Knight a3. At least, I mean, okay, we only have seen 4 rounds now, almost 4 rounds of the candidates tournament. But what I definitely think that the players that are currently looking like to be in the hunt, I mean, just 4 rounds, yeah, we're talking about 30% of the tournament, roughly. All those players would, I think, be interesting challenges. Nothing, I don't want to sound rude to the other players, but I think I would be happy with any of those currently in the lead would get a match. Caruana, Mamedyarov, Kramnik, they're all obviously very capable and interesting players. And one thing that is going to be important, I don't think they would feel particularly afraid of Magnus. I mean, he's the better player, and they're probably acknowledge that even. But it's not like they're sitting there and they're afraid, yeah. And this is, I mean, there are there would have been some possible matches that are non-starters, like Wesley So playing Carlsen is kind of useless. He would never win, probably not a single game. So what's going on here? I'd like to go into the second here for an attack. Queen a5, I have check and rook c2, or immediately rook c2. Ah, he's got rook d2, which I only now spotted. Not good. And I have to give the check. And this check. Queen d5. I don't play that well. Yeah, Kayakin again also wouldn't probably be very thrilling. Oh man, what the heck did I do here? Got nothing. I have to try to win 3 against 3 now. Yeah, I know it is a draw, but let me try a little bit. Can I do something here? I mean, objectively I cannot, but I wonder. Is there any sort of trick? King and pawn ending will be always a draw. Yeah, but still, yeah, he might not do it. I thought that was actually likely that he wouldn't do it. Yeah, that was a good move. Okay, so g4 is probably very drawish. I mean, anyway, it is very drawish anyhow. But I have to do something. Maybe that's not even the most testing thing. If I can get to the second and play g3, I would have some ideas. But yeah, don't really have that. Okay. Well, somehow I've gotten to this position and win. Yeah, thanks for the game, Quiver. Whew. Okay, I couldn't really read the chat. There was too much going on in this endgame. Well, too much going on is a bit much, but I had to play precisely and try something. Whew, tough one. So I have accepted a challenge, but the game didn't start yet. Latreia is the opponent. Play a higher rated person and mix it a little bit. The main thing that I would like, if Caruana gets the challenge, the main thing that I would like is I would be very much optimistic about getting somewhat more variety in the openings. What I really disliked about the Kayakin Carlsen match was that they had those same openings all over again. Yeah, they had Italian with d3. They had Rui Lopez's with d3, and so on and so forth. And it was really, I felt it was really boring. I know it wasn't all that much boring, maybe in some way, but I felt bored at least. Okay, talking about the Italian, we have an Italian game here, and the way I played this here is known for ages, and it's supposed to be dangerous for white, but it is not a completely clear-cut affair. I wonder, yeah, somehow he was able to go h4. g5 was hanging, but I have h4. That idea is at least quite well known and leads to extreme complications. Okay, I wonder if this is correct, but I'll do it. Queen to b3 is what worries me here. Okay. If I take h4, bishop takes, queen takes, knight takes, bishop d1. Yeah, that is not a good position, is the problem. I wonder if rook g8 is good. I'm going to do it. a4 I was surprised about. I mean, of course, he can just play for b5. That's not going to be completely bogus. You can take g5 now. You can take g5, knight g5, knight g5, h takes. It does not do it. Interesting. I don't know what to do here in particular. I can go. I cannot do that. But take. Maybe. Oops. Maybe just this one. Break. This is his best piece probably. I know. Okay, b5, whatever. But still, yeah. Okay, maybe knight d8. He's got b6 coming. Yeah, he's got b6 on the cards. This is the problem, a real issue. I have to take it, and that's not really great. Takes, queen takes, and everything's hanging. Okay, if he goes b6, I'm going to be in trouble, but yeah, it's what it is. Yeah, that looks bad. Bad, bad, bad. d4 is just good now. No. I really wonder what was going wrong in this game. Naja, knight to f5 is going to be very, very, very good for him. Jeez. Wow. Pretty awful. Really pretty awful. It's both bad here. Even bishop h4, knight a3 actually would help me. Wow. Was that the best? Maybe I'm still lost. I can take on d6 actually. Immediately, yeah. Ah, shoot. That's going to kill me probably. Yeah, maybe. Knight d6, bishop d6, knight d6, king d8. Objectively, I'm lost for sure. Okay, didn't do it. Which doesn't mean it helps me. Still is extremely bad. I don't know. g5 is usually thought to be quite good there. Not maybe sure about this particular position, but normally this bishop g5 is believed to be premature by white, but I did not prove it. Or sometimes it is believed, yeah, but I'm not sure. We're again in the game. I mean, I'm just getting killed here, so it's tough for me to criticize any particular decision of my opponent, as I'm just getting smashed. Rook f7 probably is good. Okay. I cannot take with the rook at least. but he's got plenty of ways to win, I guess. Kramnik has resigned. Okay, yeah, that was of course a super important game for this whole tournament. Yeah, sure. An e4, e5 series for black is something that I have on the agenda. I have done something on my channel which is, however, a little bit outdated and also not complete, as I didn't do anything on the Italian and Spanish. I'm still alive. Oh, wow! What does he do here? He sees everything or what? Yeah, great. Okay. F7, and then did you already have that before? No, F6. I thought he had lost the thread already, but he didn't, huh? Yeah, okay. Well played, I guess, by Latreia. This is a typical idea. I mean, it is a little bit uncommon to have that with c3 before in, but like in the classical games, that is believed to be simply good for black. The question is if I played right against that. Usually bishop g4, yeah, but queen b3 is something that works here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have to do it differently, knight h7 immediately, or some other idea. Yeah? I don't know. Anyway, let's go for, oops, that was wrong. Let's go, game already aborted. Yeah, what's going on here? Next game. Lord Kinboat. Knight takes g5, I have h4. No, h4 by white is definitely the critical choice. The way he played was the most critical. Okay, so we have a Scotch 4 knights here against Lord Kinboat. And going to play for the main line. Yeah, knight f7, Zanke. This is all the line. Yeah, that's nothing special. I can sacrifice the queen. I can play queen to e7. Those ideas are known since the 1900s. There's been games even by Steinitz, Blackburn, people like that. So okay. Anyway, Kramnik has resigned. Yes. So Caruana is leading with +2 alone. Kramnik is on +1 and Mamedyarov is on +1, right? Okay. Okie dokie. So what is Lord Kinboat doing? C6. Yeah, this is one of the possibilities here. And bishop to f8. Okay. That is not super active. I just avoided some drama with people running to the restroom all over the place, yeah, while I'm pouring my tea. Muted the microphone. G5. Oh my god. What is G5? Oh, yeah, he had G4 actually. I should have thought about that. I don't see a good move. I really don't. Yeah, from all candidates, Kramnik has the best score against Carlsen. That might be true, but all those wins are from Carlsen's early years. In the last couple of years, Carlsen completely had Kramnik's number. It was extremely one-sided, yeah, in favor of Carlsen actually. So okay, I'm really my position gets better now. A G4 move was very irritating. Haha, I should be the chair. That's funny. No, let's do that. And get the G7 bishop. That would be good. So, who did say that? They announced me that I joined the commentary on Friday. That's very optimistic of them. I have not yet signed the contract that they sent to me just 2 days ago. And this is not a given that I do actually, because I don't understand the contract. There are some things in there that I don't get, and I'm not going to sign it if they don't clarify it. I mean, it sounds unlikely that I will not do the commentary, but if they tell me some complete nonsense about their contract, I will not go. Okay, I'm trying to go for an attack here. And it paid off. I'm winning a rook here. That was not clear at all. Not clear at all. Yeah, thanks for the game, Lord Kinboat. I think this G4 was really irritating. That was really irritating. Okay, let's check. I haven't played him for a while, yes. Johann Wilhelm Möbius. Let's play it. Let's play him again. I think he's playing a Sicilian with d6, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, he does not. The same opening, absolutely the same. Okay, bishop e6. I've got more than one idea. I can go here and some others. Okay, here probably knight e2 is in order. I think c4 makes a good impression. Trying to block on the fourth rank. Maybe I should have taken first. Anyway, it shouldn't be bad. Yeah, it looks okay. Yes. And now I can simply take, which is not bad, but I'm unsure if it is the best option. Now I would love to play knight to d4. Yeah, I can also just centralize. I mean, knight d4 I would have needed some prep moves to be able to play, but okay, back, no. Knight d4. Yeah, who will be Carlsen's second for the World Championship match? Well, you're ahead of time, right? And I think they, completely independent of it, if it is Carlsen or any other player, they will always have a team around, and there will be some players that you absolutely don't know in the team. That's I think an important part of it. Yeah, he just has trapped his own rook in a way. Bishop d7, is that something? I can take a couple of times on e8, then take on b4. That should win, but still need a little bit of coordination there. Bishop b7, I might as well just move the queen. And the rook has no squares. He has to give up the exchange almost. Yeah, the seconds of the World Championship contestants are often a big secret. Some years ago, I also had quite coincidentally had some inside information about one of the seconds in the Anand Carlsen match. Thanks for playing, Johan Willem. He just resigned the game. I had some inside information on the seconds on the Anand Carlsen match, which was completely, as I said, coincidental. And I was really like, you never tell anybody, you never tell anybody, and so on. It was funny. Okay, Anna 2004, frequent opponent, but I usually play white. I cannot get a Colorado gambit with this color distribution. We have some Grunfeld. Okay, I cannot go knight c2 here, huh? I have to be happy with having weakened her queenside structure a little bit. It looks bad. to use it. Yeah, looks very shaky, the central configuration, but we'll see. Maybe I cannot really use it that convincingly. King h1 there. Going to put this here. If I'm going to exert some pressure on the center, knight b4 will be useful. Yeah, I would like to open up the center at the right moment, but I'm not sure what the right moment is. Yeah. What to do? Queen b6 maybe. Looks generally active, but okay, so finally white decides to capture. And now probably some knight c4, which is not really a big deal, I think. I'm happy to play b5 next, I think. Even though my a-pawn, what move is that? Going for g4 next, or what exactly? Knight a2, that going to queen takes b3, knight takes a5. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, my e4 repertoire is released since last Monday, so 2 days. Out for 2 days. Yeah, I'm not going to talk much about it. I'm not really so sure how I should handle this, you know, because it's not released on Chess24, but on another site, which is not really a direct competitor, but still, you know, if you are interested in an e4 repertoire by me, you can easily find it, I think, on my homepage, my YouTube channel, and so on. I need to get this, I need to move this. I just hate this knight on a2. And that's not a bad move, I think. Maybe it's not the best move, but this can hardly be terrible. I might lose a5, but I don't even do, huh? Yeah, if it takes d5, or if she takes to knight d5, I would take with the knight probably, to have knight e3 available. Goes back. That's surprising, right? I mean, why give me all this activity? I cannot yet take, but there are some tactics on the cards here. Even rook a8, yeah, where is the queen going? Where is the queen going? Queen to d3 maybe? I have knight g4 check now. Pawn takes, rook g2. Knight takes, I take the queen. I think it's a bit of a show-off move because it probably does not win anything. Maybe now I'm actually winning something because now the queen is hanging and I've got this covered, but I can insert this check. And that probably will win some stuff. Okay, I can take a1 or move the rook. If I move the rook, let's say here, that is a little bit annoying for white's rook. Yeah, the knight on d1 is not exactly great. Yes, put it here, I guess. Dominating everything. Yeah, and Anna resigns. Thanks for the game, Anna. So, who else? Yum is on. Let's play Yum. YUM. G6, or I could go D6. Try something else. Okay, here E5 and F5 is interesting. Yeah, this is an interesting way to play for black. You can argue about the objective value, but it's one of those openings which you will get a fight quite often because it's such it's a little bit non-symmetrical and a little bit unusual. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Those D6 lines, the naming convention is a bit unclear. D4, D6 is sometimes called the weight defense, WADA. ADE. Yes. Okay. It looks like white is trying to push with d4 in the center. Yeah. Couldn't really do much about it. Yeah, I like the English dart player, but I think this is named after, is it Robert Wade? Robert Wade, maybe. Not sure. There's a Robert Wade. It's not the dart player. So what to do? This looks crazy, but we can try. Like g4, knight g5, queen h5, and try to do something crazy on the king side. I mean, I don't think it's terrible. Famous last words. I don't think it will hurt me. Bob Wade, yeah, okay. Robert, yeah, Bob Wade. F4 by Yum. Okay. If he decides to take all the way with pieces, the dark squares could become an issue. Yeah, and here, I mean, I've got rook g8. This is not entirely... it's not entirely without its chances here for black. In some way, if you look at the starting position of this like this is a little bit like a classical Dutch, where black has got an e5 in, and oops. And if you get e5 in the classical Dutch, it's oftentimes quite dangerous, really. So what is Yum doing? Queen h5 is my next move, almost regardless. It takes a sweet time. An idea that I have spotted is that I could play bishop f6 to d4 in some point. Huh, really? That looks odd to give me that with a tempo. I mean, knight d4 was also on the cards. You know, there's an issue. There's mate. Thanks for the game, Yum. Yeah, d6, it's not so bad. You never see it on the top level, but it is not so bad. Especially if you want to fight with black, those d6 setups are quite a good practical choice. Yeah, Spills has to show me what he's got in store against the dangerous exchange variation of the French. Rook b8 is very uncommon. They all play knight to e7 in this position. The question is, why? I mean, okay, I can do that here anyway. The move I play against knight e7 as well. Just wonder. Okay. Okay, a simple way here is to take on d6. And it's just going to be a better ending, but let's do it. Yeah, okay. Knight d4. Can also take on a4 first. I think I will do that. Take this first. That's the question. What is my favorite weapon against the Ruy Lopez? You mean with black, or what I'm playing with black against it? I've played many lines in the Ruy. I have mostly played a somewhat, yeah, probably somewhat questionable line in the Chigorin, a line that is better for white, but I still sometimes play it because black players have issues with the correct handling of the position. But I also play the Breyer the modern Steinitz. I have a couple of things that I can play. Okay, so rook c8. I wonder if I can. Probably it's good to simply develop here. Just attack d6. Queen b2, bishop d6 should be good for white. Maybe queen b4 is a move. But I can take bishop d6, okay, and everything is hanging. So yeah, this is another case where the exchange variation proves to be not that drawish. In fact, it looks like I'm winning easily. What is the big deal here? I'm just winning here, right? Just attacking two rooks here. Yeah, my repertoire that I had released 2 days ago based on 1e4. I recommend the exchange French, and I have gotten really some criticism for doing that. But I have really great results, and this is again one of those games that is completely one-sided in the exchange. I'm sorry, Sanket Chakravarti, I don't understand the question. What do you mean with am I a regular player now? Thanks for the game spills. If you mean I'm playing, I mean I'm doing those shows on a weekly basis for quite a long time now. So I'm quite regular with the shows. Don G. Sankret has asked me or said that Sanket we only played once, so why not? What does why now mean, Miktal? So I don't get it. Why I went for the French exchange or okay, I'm quite happy with this position. It is not much, but I have very decent control here. I'm controlling the square in front of the IQP, and with this bishop e7, black is on the back foot a little bit, more on the defensive than anything else. Okay, this is another one of those rather passive looking moves. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think Sanket is busy playing, so he won't answer the question what he meant with regular player. Okay. The dark squared bishops you usually really want to trade in this kind of IQP structure. because they are important to control the square in front of the IQP. So if you trade the dark squared bishops, you have better control over that square, which is generally quite desirable. Going to prevent bishop g4. And I forgot about that move. I saw it earlier. It's not such a big problem, actually. I mean, my bishop is a good piece, but I have to think about it, Golodion. I mean, I know Big Bang Theory and I've watched it a bit, but I'm a little bit out of the loop. I watched the first 3 or 4 seasons maybe, and then I quit. Not because I didn't like it anymore, simply because that was the precise moment I started to do my professional chess business, and that was the end of anything else chess. I'm only doing chess since I'm doing chess professionally somehow, and I haven't watched any TV show or anything like that since becoming a pro teacher. So I don't really so that fun with flex. I mean, I know who Sheldon Cooper is. I've seen and like the character and everything, but I don't know that one in particular. Bishop takes h3. And knight e4. I played this a little bit. I did not play it correctly. Knight e4 is super annoying next. Phew, not great. It sounds funny. A TV show about boring facts about flex. That sounds very Sheldonish. Anyway, yeah, I've given up the h3 pawn because I felt the alternatives looked even worse. I absolutely played this in a... yeah, that wasn't good. Played it badly. No, I never watched 2.5 Men. I have no opinion about it. Really never watched it. I can just trade. Yeah, trading was easier. Well, I never watched 2.5 Men, or I know. Why did Stephen Hawking pick a appropriate day to say goodbye to this world? I don't get that. Why is that day different to any other day? Okay, so what's going on here? I mean, I've gotten the pawn back, which is nice, but I'm still not really in great shape. It's P day or pi. How do you say that actually? Yeah, the mathematical. I think that they say P, right? Pi, okay. I never used that in English. Pi. Anyway. I don't like this. Yeah, I'm playing this badly, really. The same as pi, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. There was this movie some years back, Life of Pi, yeah? And that was also just the PI. Not really much I can do here. F6. Okay, let's grab that one. That's very likely a draw. Where is black heading? I think he could have done that a lot easier in some way, but it's probably not really a difference. He will win the pawns. I can actually win on time, yeah, but he will get the pawn. Did I win that? No, it's a draw, right? Yeah, it's a draw. Okay, whew. Okay, thanks for playing Sanket Chakravarti. I didn't like my play there. I had a really great position out of the opening, somewhere around here. This is like what you want exactly, but didn't work. Didn't work out for me. I didn't play it well, and you played a fine game. So, is there anybody around I haven't played? Wes. Not sure. I just take this challenge. Not sure that it works. Hello. I clicked on accept. Oh no, I clicked on Baucholli. Or is the site simply hanging? Hello? I've clicked on accept 2 times and nothing happens. It's a little bit odd. Now I get the game against Wes. I know, it's a strong move, but you can still play. I think the side is lacking somehow. Yeah, I also don't get the pictures if I hover over a name. So there's some kind of technical glitch going on. I think technical issue going on. Okay. I don't know. That is weird. If I terminate that, I mean, sorry, Wes, if you are sitting there and it wasn't your game aborted. Huh. And now I cannot accept a challenge. This is really weird. I think there's a technical problem on. I mean, it is 10 o'clock. I wanted to, this is the usual end time of this show. And I wanted to play 10 or 15 more minutes simply to compensate for the somewhat late start due to my tea making. But if I cannot get a game going, I might as well call it a day. Now I cannot even refresh the site. That gets weirder and weirder. Is the chat active actually? I don't think it is. Now that has worked at least. But I don't have challenges on. Let's see if I go into playing. Just a moment. Okay. So sorry guys, I don't really get a connection to the website. It's a little bit weird. It seems to be I'm in the chat, but it gets really weird. So as I'm on for close to 90 minutes, I think I'm calling it a day here instead of like trying around and getting weird images here on that stream. It was working fine for 80 minutes. Again, sorry for not doing the 10 minutes that I scrapped at the very beginning, but I don't think it makes sense to me to try. I don't even get to the starting page of Chess24. I know the chat page is somehow working, which makes it weird, but I don't see a single challenge, for example. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back next week, next Wednesday. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.